Right now, there are hundreds of thousands of people waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. The need for organ and tissue donors is always immediate because every single day, lives are lost when patients on the transplant waitlist aren't matched with an eligible donor in time. But when you register to become an organ and tissue donor, you send a message of hope to every single person on the waitlist. Because eligibility is not based on race, gender, age, or socioeconomic status, every organ and tissue donation received has the potential to change lives in countless communities. A single donor can save up to 8 lives through organ donation and can enhance the lives of up to 75 people who are in need of tissue transplants. When a person registers to become an organ and tissue donor, they become part of a life-saving legacy. Donations can be made one of 2 ways. Patients can receive an organ transplant from a living donor, but many organ and tissue donations occur as a result of a deceased donation process, a donation that is made after a donor has passed away. When a patient experiences a critical injury, donation is only considered after all life-saving interventions have been exhausted by their medical team. At this time, the local OPO, or Organ Procurement Organization, checks the national and state donor registries and works with the hospital staff to support the patient and the loved ones at their bedside. The patient's family members are informed of their donor status. If they are not a registered donor, the family is asked to authorize donation. A medical examination, medical history, and social history are conducted to ensure that the donor is a safe and eligible match for recipients on the waiting list. When a potential organ recipient is matched with an eligible donor, an OPO works with their transplant team to facilitate the donation. Timing is critical. When a deceased donation occurs, recovered organs are immediately transported to a potential recipient's care team. Meanwhile, recovered tissue is sent to a registered tissue bank so it can be used for future transplants. That call of life is one that every patient on a waiting list is hoping to receive, as it offers them a second chance to enjoy their family, their friends, and the rest of their lives. But the true impact of organ and tissue donors extends far beyond the dozens of people their donations will reach. Organ and tissue donors also touch the lives of every friend and family member who is waiting for their loved one to receive the life-changing care that donations make possible. When you register to become an organ and tissue donor, you are truly changing the lives of countless others and strengthening the pulse of entire communities. If you are 15 years old and have a valid driver's license or a Wisconsin state identification card, you can register to become an organ and tissue donor today by visiting your local DMV or by registering online at donatelifewisconsin.org.
Now it's time for you to hop in a driver's seat and practice responding to potential DMV customers. If I register as an organ donor, will medics still try to save my life? How would you respond? Let's see the correct response. Yes, the medical team's priority is to save your life. Organ donation is only an option if all life-saving efforts are exhausted. Only then is a family approach by Versiti for donation. I am older or have health issues. Can I still register as a donor? How would you respond? Let's see the correct response. Yes, you can still register as a donor. A complete evaluation will determine the viable organs and tissues for donation. Even individuals who smoke, have a chronic illness, or have a history of cancer can and have been donors. I doubt my family would honor my request. How would you respond? Let's see the correct response. According to the Uniform Anatomical Gift Act, your decision to register as a donor is legally binding, and Versiti is responsible for upholding the individual's registration. Versiti works with families to ensure they feel supported throughout the process and well-informed regarding the donor's decision. Can I specify which organs and tissues I wish to donate? How would you respond? Let's see the correct answer. Yes, there is a spot on the back of your license to designate your gift. I'm not sure if my religion supports organ and tissue donation. How would you respond? Let's see the correct response. All major religions support organ and tissue donation and view it as an act of charity or goodwill. Speak with your faith leader for further guidance. Will my family have a chance to make funeral arrangements for a proper burial? How would you respond? Let's see the correct response. Yes, donors are treated with care and respect throughout the procurement process, and families are able to celebrate their loved one's life in their preferred way. I support organ and tissue donation. However, I don't have time to make this decision. I trust my family to make the decision for me. How would you respond? Let's see the correct response. Donation can happen under stressful circumstances, often leaving families grief-stricken. Consider alleviating the burden on your loved ones by registering and sharing your decision with your family. For additional resources and information, visit versiti.org/giftinglife.